time I spent with you, I want it to be quality. Cause I don't have tomorrow, and until the time I will see. The time I spent with you, I want it to be quality. Cause I don't wanna lose the thought of your love shining down on me. I was a couple miles away, and I couldn't believe what the radio had to say. At that moment my mind just ran on you. Then I wondered, without your love, what will I do? Oh baby, the time I spent with you, I want it to be quality. I want it to be quality. Cause I don't have tomorrow.
My man, is that Junior in the building?
Nobody can.
Hello?
Hold on.
All right now.
Oh, shoot. Oh,
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Hey,
Good morning.
hey, man, with that bit, with that beard, she like me the same group, man.
I want to join the group.
Sam Archer, man. What's going on with you, brother?
Sam.
I got pulled in again. I got sucked in again. I have a new single coming out.
No, we're going to hold on, Sam. We're going to get into that. No, we're going to get into that. Let me say, listen, don't be fooled by this guy on the screen right here.
Uh-huh.
This guy is very, very talented. You know what I mean?
Yes, indeed.
And a lot of us who know about music and been in the music business, we seen or ran into this guy, Sam. You know what I mean? And
That's right.
Sam has been all around, man. And Sam is doing some amazing things, man. And we're so glad to have him on our platform. Shout out to Fraser Prince. Fraser Prince reached out and said, yo, you know Sam? I said, I know Sam. Sam used to met with Case. Sam played with a lot of different people, man.
Yeah, he got his hands in a lot of things, man.
Yeah,
things,
you
know.
I need to insure these hands. Put some insurance on.
Yeah,
Right?
That's right.
Hey, Pooh.
Huh?
Sam, you from the islands, right, Sam?
I grew up in Tobago, yes. Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh, I thought you from Rikers Island. I thought you learned. I thought you learned on the island at a young age. I'm sorry. That's my mistake, Sam.
That's all right. That's all right.
Damn, I got it wrong, Sam. I got it wrong.
You got me.
Hey, Sam, tell us. So you grew up in the island, and you was very young when you started playing around. I think somebody bought you a piano set, right?
That my dad did. Yeah, he had a Emerson piano. It's somewhere in Tobago on the island. Someone has it. I don't know where it is. So it might be worth $1 million in a few years, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
I bought this Emerson piano, and I started figuring out the scales and just touching it, and we created a that don't sound right, touching, but anyway, we created a nice relationship, and the piano has been one of my best friends to date. You know.
Wow.
Yeah. So started lessons around 6 or 7. I think around 6 or 7 I started lessons and started playing in the assemblies around 8 or 7, but more like 8, 9, around there, and then started playing in some of the hotels. And
yeah, that's what I wanted to say. How old was you when you was playing in the hotels? You were like an early teen then, right?
Yeah, like around 13, 14.
Wow.
But, no, because Pebblee texts me. Hold on, read what Pebblee texts me.
Shout out to the Honorable Pebblee Pooh.
Yeah.
Just give some respect to the Queen.
Yeah, Pebblee texted me. She said, make sure you ask Sam. Hold on. I'm getting older. I can't see that.
Oh, you need readers like us, huh?
Yeah. Right, so Pebblee said,
yeah, man.
Pebblee said, Khalil, did you know Sam was playing at the hotels at a young age? She said, please ask him, was his father like Joe Jackson? She wanted to know. Hold on. Before you answer, let me just. I'm trying to read the bottom of it. Okay, yeah. She said, "Did your father like shake you every now before a show?" Did he shake you?
In the early times, he saw me bugging out a little bit. So in the early times, he sort of put the daddy flavor in the whole thing. But later on, I mean, by the time I was like 12, 13, I was actually one of the premier musicians on the island at the time. So it was a really small number of musicians, and so I was just one of the younger ones who had skills, So we had about roughly like maybe 3 or 4 main guys on the island at the time. So we either did your wedding, your funeral, your banquet, your graduation. And one of the things I was really good at the time, don't ask me to do it now, but I was really good with my left hand, like playing basses. So that afforded me certain gigs, So I will end up on the hotel gigs if they can't hire a bass player. I'll be playing keyboards and bass. And sometimes if the song required horn playing and all of that, I'll play horns.
Yeah, but how many instruments you play?
Just the keyboard.
Okay.
But I'll emulate other instruments on the keyboard.
Now, Sam, I know you're talking about when you were young, your father got you the Emerson keyboard. What made him know to get you that? Like, did you tell your dad, like, hey, Dad, I really like music. Like, you listen to a lot of music on the radio that made you, I know you're singing along with it. And while you're singing along with it, you're listening to the music, chords and stuff in there, and not knowing. And did you get that keyboard to emulate some of the chords you heard from earlier songs that you heard or songs you heard on the radio at that day?
Let me answer that one first. A lot of the music I wanted to play, we couldn't get the sheet music in the Caribbean. So I was forced to play by ear. So to get, we wanted to play all the top 40, all the Lionel Richie records and the MJ and James Ingram and the Isley Brothers and Aretha records.
Nice.
So we couldn't get the sheet music. So we put the tape recorder by the piano and figured it out. But the answer is going to blow your mind in reference to my dad, right? So I was supposed to really be an MD, like a medical doctor.
Right.
And that was his dream.
That's his dream. That was his dream.
And that was my dad's dream for me, to be a medical doctor. And he thought that, well, music would be a good thing for him to be able to do. In certain situations, he could sit on the piano and play a Tchaikovsky, and it would be lovely, and everyone would be, oh, that's beautiful.
Wow.
And it just blew up in a nice way. It blew up in his face. But because I just went a whole other way with it.
Hey, Sam, did he beat your ass for doing that? For real?
Not in a spank. Well, when you have Caribbean parents, they have a certain style of of running the house.
Yes.
So he didn't really spank me because at some point, I have to make my, I'm a person. I have to make my own choices.
You're a grown ass man, right?
Well, not
at 8.
You don't want to get knocked out now.
You don't think he's seen you looking over him with a guitar like this? Look, Pop, it's over. The days is over.
Well, you had to say it respectfully, though. You know, back in them days,
they would hit you with stuff.
You thread softly, But, he was a little, you see, he came from an era where it wasn't about what you wanted. He had to go do certain, you get a job because that's what you had to do. It wasn't about, you getting to do what you like, so the next generation, he's like, look, if this might not be able to pay your bills, you got to get something that's going to bring that cheese in. And so that was his and not just him, but you know, a lot of the
Yeah,
elders
because
I
at that time,
respected at that time.
yeah, it was like being a musician is almost like a pipe dream. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. So they would have that.
you're not really setting a stable security foundation for your family. It's like lotto. Not everybody wins. Not everybody hits the lotto. Not everybody's gonna be able to afford to be that superstar. But look, let's keep moving, Sam. Let's keep moving.
Well,
Pooh, you want to say something? Pooh?
I want to say.
What I'm interested in is that what has brought me to enlighten a lot of things, because I watch a lot of TV shows and things. I did not know that your songs, the music that you had contributed to, was to TV shows like Dr. 90210 and Janice Dickinson. I don't know if everybody remember the modeling agency, because she was a piece of work. But you had music that actually went into the Millionaire Matchmaker and so many more. And nobody really don't know. You know, they hear the music, they like it, but they don't never read the credits and never know who it is. And here we are talking to you, and I'm just amazed. So thank you so much for actually being on this show, because I'm like, wow. You know, I love the wildness.
A long way, man.
But hold on, before he answers that, Pooh,
say
again the music that he say. Let it be clear with the soundtracks of the shows that he did the music for or contributed music to.
Well, he contributed to Dr. 90210, the Janice Dickinson Modeling Agency.
Wow.
Property Ladder, How Clean Is Your House? And one of my favorites that I watch all the time is The Millionaire Matchmaker. Not to mention that he worked with a lot of groups, which is B2K. Woo!
Yeah.
Horace Brown, 112. Courtney Fallon. I mean, his voice. Come on, man. Oh my God. It's a lot. The list is long. Long.
Came a long way. He even worked with Ed Smith from the Edward Smith. He used to be at the radio station.
Yes. He had a group a few years ago. Yeah.
He shouted you out. He shouted you out. He said you did a couple of tracks for him. He said you charged him a lot of money. He said he still can't recoup the money back. He said he's an awesome producer.
Thank you, Ed Smith. Yes, he's a good guy.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
And thanks for the shout out. So what part do you want me to answer first, though? Because you know, so in the early 2000s, the market was changing, the industry was changing, and so I joined a few music libraries, and these music libraries, you know, was really responsible for submitting my music to music supervisors of reality TV shows. Reality TV shows were like, it was sort of like a new thing, you know. So you had all these networks putting all these shows on, and I had a knack for that type of music. So I created a whole thing, and it really worked out pretty great on that end. On the other stuff, if we're talking about like B2K, the song that B2K recorded for me was actually submitted for a group called Imagine when Dave McPherson used to work at Jive Records. And so the album was finished. You know, we were all disappointed because they loved the song. They wanted to put the song out. And then about probably like 2 or 3 years later, so the song sat on the shelf for a couple of years.
Hold on a second. Do somebody got another device on? I'm hearing the echo. They got to cut it off. Okay, get Sammy.
That's not me. I'm
I don't hear no echo.
Not here.
Okay, yeah. So when Dave McPherson moved to Epic, that's when they signed B2K, and then he, you know, let them check the song out, and they were like, "Yeah, we love the song. We'd like to record it," and then we, you know, worked something out to make that happen. So that was a beautiful beautiful resolve, and things was really rough for your boy at that time. So I really needed a beautiful looking kind of check to like really pull the brother out, you know, out of the slums a little bit, and it did what it had to do. You did what you had to do. So,
Well, let me ask you something. So right now, moving forward, so y'all, everybody, Steve and Pebblee. So when we talk, everybody gonna mute each other mic. All right. So when you talk, I'll mute my mic just in case you don't get this echo again. Yeah, Tamilia, I know it's going because I know exactly where that echo came from. Now what, Tamilia? What? Anyway, Tamilia, we love you.
Sam, I have a question. Could you tell everybody, like, I know you had all the good time, but could you tell us, like, what happened when you stole the piano and the police came and arrested you? No, I'm just joking.
You sure I'm that guy?
I'm joking.
I know.
Hey, Pooh, did you see his face?
Yes. He was like, here, to think about it. No, that wasn't me. That wasn't me.
So Sam, let's talk about what you're doing right now. You got a project that's coming out. I love the title of your album. I know you got the single,
yes,
Quality,
yes,
that you dropped in the 27th, right? But I love the name. It's called Soul Music Vineyard, something like that.
Vineyard, yeah. Well,
Vineyard. Oh, yeah, that's dope. That's a dope title. So tell us about the single that you're dropping tomorrow, right?
Yes, it's dropping tomorrow. My birthday is tomorrow, actually.
So,
happy
birthday! You dropping it on your birthday?
I reached the ripe old age of and
what? Wait a minute. First of all, you look good. If you're in your 50s, you look great. But you don't.
Thank
you don't look like you in their 50s. You know. See, I'm looking at Khalil. He's like over 50.
What happened to Pebblee? Was she just talking?
Did someone cut her out?
Something happened to her. Pebblee, what happened?
Oh, she's
see that? You see that? See how you treat me?
Samuel, I felt somebody was saying something about me, and my hand just moved in a motion. That was just like,
oh, that's what
natural.
happened.
It just naturally happened.
Oh my God!
I don't know what happened. Because she was saying how good I look for my age, but my ear was telling me that I was hearing something different. So what happened was my pinky finger said, "Are you hearing something different?" And I said, "Oh no." So I get what's going on. But hey, listen, tomorrow's birthday. Everybody give this brother a happy birthday. And the best gift y'all can get his brother right now is to go download his new single tomorrow called Quality. All right, it's called Quality, right?
Yes, the single is Quality. Excuse me if I don't hear too well. There's like a little I have Safari on my iPhone, so it has like a little buggy type thing going first. But so I wasn't hearing you too clearly. But you're asking about Quality.
Right.
Okay, it's good now.
Yes. So why did you name it Quality?
So well, that was the name of the song. I mean, it was I wrote it post 9/11 actually. And so I was living in New York when 9/11 took place.
What?
And yeah, man, in Brooklyn. I was living in Brooklyn. And so, you know, I'm at work and, you know, someone came into the office and said, "Hey, we heard a plane crashed into one of the towers." And we're like, huh? You know, then we pulled out the TV. I was working at a school, so we didn't really readily have TVs connected. You know, you had to pull out this TV with a big VCR and plug it in and try to get an antenna to see what was happening. And then someone said, "Hey, put it on 1010 Wins." And so we put it on the thing. And then so we're hearing this news and we're like, and while we're listening to the news, the lady says, "Oh, and another plane is crashing into the other," you know. So that was like a crazy day. And so a couple of weeks later, I write Quality, because it's a song that if some disaster happens, you know, or is happening, or you're about to, you know, it's those last moments for you, the closest people you think about are the people closest to you. You know, you think about your significant other, you think about your siblings, you think about your parents, you think about you know, all the loved ones that mean something to you. So that's why I said, you know, the time I spend with you, I want it to be quality. And I felt it was a timely song because of what we're facing now with the with COVID now. We're not really getting to spend quality time with family as we used to. So it's a really timely piece. Now, I don't say 9/11 in the song, but it came from that, you know,
right. It came from that space.
What motivated the song.
Yeah, that space. Because even though we ain't in 9/11 now, but we kind of similar in a space where we all sticking close to each other, and we gotta appreciate our experience and our quality time with each other.
Yeah.
You see how through that word quality in there, right? You see how through quality in there?
If who? I'm sorry.
You see how through the word quality in there, right?
Yes, I saw. Yes.
Yeah. So no. So you onto something here. You onto something here. All right, Pebblee's texting me right now. Let's see what she's talking about right now.
Okay, real quick. Hey, Sam.
Yes, sir.
Out of all the songs that you wrote or produced for you or other artists, what was your most successful song?
Well, I'll have to go to B2K one because that was a certified gold record.
Oh, congratulations,
yeah,
man.
The album, it was on the album, and then it also ended up on the Barbershop movie.
Wow. The soundtrack.
So it was the first installment of Barbershop. So
okay.
I would say that song is like the one that really, if we're talking about a cha-ching moment, yes.
Okay.
And a close.
Hey, Sam, we're going to be interviewing Raz B in 2 weeks. Just letting you know that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 2 weeks. We're going to be interviewing Raz B from B2K in 2 weeks. You'll see the flyers up. Yeah, we did. Yeah, that's about to happen in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Raz B
he
from
has something coming out.
Yeah, he got his own little thing. We got a little network of different things that we're doing. But yeah, he got something coming out, and he's doing his own thing. So just salute to him because a lot of groups have their different differences and stuff like that. But he's doing his thing, man. You know what I mean?
True. That's true. And he has some skills.
Yeah. So the album is called Soul Music Vineyard, right?
I don't know. Did I spell Vineyard right?
It's me, man, because not me, but Pebblee, more so Pebblee.
I knew he was gonna do it. Khalil, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. We understand how you write. We understand. He don't understand.
Look, Pebblee. What is
he's slow.
Pebblee was on the short bus, the short yellow bus in school. You remember the short yellow bus with the kids who wear helmets?
No. We were on the short.
Speed. What was the sound the bus used to make?
He kept banging his head.
Oh, what's the bus make? What's the sound the bus made?
Beep beep.
Yeah.
Next up.
He wore the helmet and everything, Sam.
He had a helmet.
Yes.
The school bus.
And a plastic thing to go in between his teeth.
Beep beep.
I didn't know I'd be cracking up like this.
Hey, Sam. No, Pebblee is a graduate of the short bus, and we commend everybody that's rode the short bus. You know what I mean? It's nothing wrong. Look, some people look down on the people that rode the yellow short bus, and Pebblee is an example of how people, Yo,
let me tell you, Sam.
Let me tell you.
Everybody had on their
kind of,
No.
You know what I mean?
Everybody had on their nice clothes, what they supposed to have on. Khalil had on his helmet, the plastic brace, and sandals with socks.
Beep beep.
He had the sandals and the socks. Remember the socks that had the colors on them? He had red, black, and green. Bless his heart.
Hey, listen, Sam, that was okay. But Pebblee had to sit in the front row of the yellow bus.
Oh my God.
And she had to wear the helmet. It was mandatory she wear the helmet.
Yes, because Khalil kept running.
You can't keep cutting me off. When people got on the bus, Sam, when people got on the bus, she had that big helmet on. Every time somebody get on the bus, she go, boom, right in the head of the helmet.
Beep, 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 beep.
Hey, Sam, they had to cuff her. This is real. We got pictures of this. Pam Beck, wherever you at, show us the pictures. We got pictures of Pebblee with the handcuffs on the helmet like this. Look. You know what I mean? No.
They had to cuff Khalil to the window, you know, on the seat. They had to cuff him to the...
Oh my God.
Tamilia's my proof. Tamilia, please.
Nobody really wanted to go on the short yellow buses. We like the big one that will come down the block, you know? Yeah.
No. We had to be on that bus with Khalil. It's a shame. It's a shame. I just want you to know it's a shame.
No, look. Let me tell you something. Pebblee, look. Anytime they took the helmet off, she would lick the windows. So they really had to... Yo. So they really, Samuel, so they really had to look. Hey, Pebblee, look. Yo.
Was this also in the winter?
No, look.
The window.
Oh my God. No. Let's keep it real. Wait. Let's keep it real. Even though I was licking the window, Khalil sat in the back of the bus because he had to wear a pamper.
Oh,
You're gonna be crying over here.
He kept pooping. He kept pooping and peeing on himself. So they had a pamper on there. So even though the bus driver would beep the horn, beep, 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 beep.
Beep, 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 beep.
Hey, Sam, look, we're not gonna keep going. The only thing I'm gonna say is this: look, when the bus, they used to let people off the bus. What's the noise the bus used to make, Steve?
Beep, beep.
Okay.
Beep.
I think the door had a different sound though.
Now look.
Had a sound.
You hear the story? What's the sound of the door, Steve?
There's like a lot of air coming out.
Yeah. Now look, I'm gonna say this. Let me say this. Let me just say this. Look, because we gotta continue with this interview. Let me just say this. Look, Pam Beck was on here, and Pam Beck used to work on the buses with the kids, right? And Pam Beck's a senior friend of hers when Pebblee was in school on the short bus. She said when Pebblee used to get off the short bus, it never failed. They used to have to get she had the glue, the gum sticking on her eyebrows. So, but look, we're gonna get back to this.
Let's get back to that.
Hey Sam, both of our eyes had gum. Every time you get off the bus like this, Sam, look.
I can't see.
No, look, with the helmet on, Sam. Look, so it's like the helmet goes up. No, hey, yo, hold on. Let's talk about Sam.
All right, let's get back to the interview.
Laughter is good for the soul. Huh?
It is.
Look. So listen.
All right, last stop. Let's go back to the interview.
I think the interview is short right now.
Hey yo, so right now the soul music vineyard, it don't have no release date right now. Is that correct?
I'm shooting for Valentine's weekend.
Oh, good. That's a good. That's
I'm shooting for Valentine's weekend, and if I may say a little bit about it, I do have some collaborations on there.
Okay.
It's a little bit similar to what Robert Glasper would do, but I have instead of it just being like songs, I have some instrumentals. Pebblee Pooh, you okay over there? Yeah, so it has some instrumentals, it has the collaborations, and then I'm singing a couple of songs.
Great,
so I think that that's a nice little a different twist you know, to what to normally what another collaborating project.
So you
is.
got instrumentals on there too, right? You got instrumentals.
Yes, there's some instrumentals on there too.
Now, Sam,
you know what? So I was listening to something. I heard like a soundtrack. It sounded like almost like the soundtrack of the Yellow Bus, a soundtrack.
Yo,
we all live in the yellow submarine.
Yeah, hey Sam.
Yes,
like,
sir.
does any of your songs on your new you dropped the new album? Do you have like any like Caribbean influence on some of your songs? Like,
not well. I mean, there is the influence, but because it's a soul record, I've done albums where it's Caribbean style,
right?
You know, calypso, soca,
Right.
Elements of reggae, maybe zouk.
Mm.
But
wow, okay.
this record is really more of a soul experience. I think Quality might be the most pop-ish record on there. But everything else is like really R&B and soul. I wanted to take that direction this time around and really create something nice.
So who are your musical influences that made you want to sing?
Wow, that's we might need a new show for that. But let's just say I've been people that mentored me and so on. They will say that my vocal texture is close to Stevie Wonder and MJ.
Wow.
So, Stevie Wonder and who?
I'm sorry?
You said it's close to Stevie Wonder and who?
Michael Jackson.
MJ.
Wow.
So but well, it's a vocal texture, and actually, my mentor also told me, he said that Stevie and MJ really had the same voice. It's just that they used it differently. You know, in terms of the technique. And when you listen to Just Good Friends, it's a duet with MJ and Stevie on there, at some point you really don't know who is who in the record. So which really gives some truth to the theory. So I'm somewhat comparable in that area. But I will say that when I was practicing a lot, I would practice to commission the Winans, the Clark Sisters, and Take Six.
Oh, nice.
Wow, you named some classics. Yo, hey, look, Sam. Somebody just said Chamilia. She's like she has a big following right now. Her name's Chamilia Hall. She said, ask Sam to sing a little bit so we can hear his voice. Now, she can bring her audience to you right now. So, Sam, I wouldn't turn down this opportunity if I was you. But only one thing, Sam.
Yes, sir.
Chamilia is from the Yellow Bus. The singer.
Beep, 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 beep.
Just keep in mind, I can't tell you how people from the Yellow Bus respond when they quality.
Beep, 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 beep.
This is what I'll do. Since I'm on the Force MD's radio show.
Pebblee Pooh too.
And Pebblee Pooh. Well, I don't know Pebblee Pooh's catalog that well, but I will dedicate. Well, no, I might get in trouble. But let me dedicate it to Pebblee Pooh. But I'll do a snippet of a Force MD's a song, and that would be my tribute to the crew. And dedication to Pebblee Pooh. How is that? Is that okay?
Sounds good.
That's okay. That's definitely okay.
From us to you and the people on the Yellow Bus.
Beep, beep.
Here I lay all alone, tossing, turning, longing for summer. What's that? What's that?
In the hell?
That's a Yellow Bus
driver.
I was having a moment. What happened?
No, go back.
Let me start again. Here I lay all alone, tossing, turning, longing for some of your tender love. I'm waiting for the right moment to come so I can thank you for all the tender love you've given to me.
Man, I'm about to cry, man. I'm about to cry, man. I'm about to cry, man.
Love so tender, holding me close to you. Baby, I surrender.
Now, listen, wait a minute. Andre Sylvester told me to tell you what's up.
What up,
I'm
Andre?
good, brother.
We went to school together in Tobago, actually.
Oh, nice.
And he said, what did he say, Paul?
He says signs of a yellow.
Coming this yellow bus this morning.
Beep, 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 beep. Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that was good, man.
That was real good, Sam. Thank you so much. It was a blessing. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. I
And
appreciate it.
Tamelia really enjoyed it. Tamelia Hall and all the yellow bus riders is nothing but love. Okay.
Dr. Alicia, she says to tell you hello.
Hi, Dr. Alicia. Okay.
Yeah, she said she met you at the film festival.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. She said you came in style. You came in that short yellow bus, and she said you came. She said, tell Sam, hi, it's a small world. I can never forget how you came to the Pocono Film Festival in that yellow bus. You know what I mean? It's a moment we'll never forget.
Where's up with the yellow bus thing? You
see? No, you see. You see. First of all, you see Khalil's hat, right? So how that helmet was fitting.
Hey, Pooh, let it go.
It's a Super Bowl.
Let it go. Hey, Sam,
yes,
tell him to let it go. You know what I mean? Let it go. Hey, but Sam, look, we want to thank you for coming on the show, man. Where people could get your music at, and what can they, what platforms you got it on?
So it's going to be everywhere tomorrow. It's going to be on YouTube, on Spotify, on Apple, on Amazon, on Tidal. Everybody's supposed to get that where folks can download it or stream it. And it's going to be on Bandcamp too. So if you want to, I do get the Bandcamp money sooner. So if you want me to get the money sooner, go to Bandcamp.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want me to get it later, then you stream,
But let me any discounts for the yellow bus riders? Like Pebblee.
Let me think about it because I want to do something really special for them.
For who? You want to do something special for who?
For the yellow bus.
Oh my God.
Hey, yo. Oh God, I can't take it, man. I can't take it, man. Listen, man. Yo, we want to thank you for coming on the platform, man. We want everybody that's been listening, chatting in with us, everybody worldwide, man. Y'all please support our brother, man, because this is a beautiful brother here, man. We enjoyed his presence, his company today, and so much support and respect he had for the yellow bus riders, and it's like in his music and everything. He just it's just phenomenal, man. A super talented musical genius is in your presence right now.
Yeah. Do we got any songs?
Musical genius in your presence right now.
Do we got any songs to play? Any songs on deck?
I don't know. I sent the. I don't know.
I can't. No, look. I'm not at the station right now, Steve.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not at the station. I'm not at the station because it's a snowstorm out here. So I'm not set up at this station where I can play the music the way I would play it right here. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, but listen, I can promise you this, man. You can come on anytime and we'll play your whole album. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and Sam, happy birthday tomorrow, bro.
Anytime.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Have a great birthday.
Thank you.
So, everybody know that we normally would play something it's hard to play right now because I'm at home hiding from the snow right now.
That's all right. Stay safe, and you know, they could get it tomorrow. Folks could reach me at a.
Hey, but you know what? You know, this is what I'm gonna do. Look, Thursday when we at the station, I'm gonna just, even while we doing other interviews, I'm gonna stop and play your music and bring it back up. I'm gonna show whatever you got on the other screen that I got, because you know I'm a little limited right now, and I'll do that for you, man. Because we appreciate you, man. You being a stand-up dude and just what you do, you vibe, you got your good vibe and everything, man.
All right, tell them how to reach you, Sam. Tell them how to reach you, Sam.
Folks could reach me at samsdigital.net. And everything else they can find it there. And I do have a Linktree link, so you can do the Linktree /Samuel E. Archer. And I have all the power links there that they can find everything they need.
That's right. This is digital real estate, y'all. Yeah, and Fraser Prince says, congratulations on your new release. Okay.
Thank you, Fraser. And shout out to Fraser for helping to set this up as well.
Yeah. Fraser ever tell you about when I bailed him out of Rikers Island?
No, he didn't tell me that story yet, but
yeah, I'm not gonna tell it right now because I gotta get his consent to tell it. But, you know, I bailed him out, and he's been, look, you got to give it to him because he never went back since I bailed him out. You know.
Well, that's what. So he was.
Salute to Frazier, and his whole journey, including that Rikers Island.
He's gonna get you.
Yeah, no. But Frazier, after Frazier left Rikers Island, he became one of the bus drivers for the yellow bus. This is why nobody in the community balls him, because he became Steve, what?
You guys are going in on this. You guys are going in on the today, huh?
Oh shit!
So one more thing. I know we're wrapping up. When we're getting closer to the date for the album, we can set something up.
Yes.
Hopefully, hopefully
that's no problem. But next week I'm going to play the single and stuff like that too. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really like I said, I'm a little limited right now, but we just want to keep the show going, even though it's a snowstorm out here. Hold on.
Well, you guys stay warm and be safe.
All right. It's a pleasure, my brother. Stay blessed. All right.
Salute.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
All right, y'all.
The time I spent with you, I wanted to be quality. 'Cause I don't have tomorrow, and until the time I will see. The time I spent with you, I wanted to be quality. Cause I don't wanna lose the thought of your love shining down on me. I was a couple miles away, and I couldn't believe what the radio had to say. At that moment my mind just ran on you. Then I wondered, without your love, what will I do? Oh, baby, the time I spent with you, I wanted to be quality. I wanted to be quality. 'Cause I don't have tomorrow.